안녕하세요, 이건입니다. NG 포스테코글루 감독이 리버풀과의 리그컵 4강 1차전을 앞두고 기자회견을 가졌습니다. 저는 지금 현장이고요. 오늘 또 손흥민 선수 토트넘과 1년 계약 연장 옵션이 발동됐다라는 소식이 공식 발표가 나왔습니다. 이 때문에 오늘 또 이 기자회견에서는 손흥민 선수와 관련된 이야기들이 상당히 질문들이 많이 나왔는데, NG 포스테코글루 감독이 손흥민 선수에 대한 질문 어떻게 답변을 했는지 한번 들어보도록 하겠습니다.
Yeah, brilliant. He's already had an outstanding career at this football club. He's been he's played a big role in sort of the last 10 years of made an impact at the club, made an impact in the Premier League. Great to extend his stay, and the kind of aim and the ambition is to make sure he finishes his Tottenham career with some silverware. Yeah, look, I think, you've always got to keep context. I mean, Mo's an unbelievable player, but he's playing in a fantastic team, flying at the moment. Hazard to say, if you put Sonny in Liverpool's team, I reckon his goal scoring return would be decent. It's hard for our players at the moment. Even guys like Solanke and Kulusevski, Johnson, they're trying awfully hard to be the best they can be, but there is context to that in that, we're a team that's very disrupted, that is not playing with the fluency, can play with, we're asking players to play in positions that they're totally unfamiliar with, and that has an effect. So I think, like I said, to me, it's about context, but when we're at our best, I still think you'll see that Sonny's return in terms of his ability to score goals and be real effective for us, I don't think that's diminished at all. He's going through a tough job, but we're going through a tough job, and I think that sort of goes hand in hand. Oh, look, I think it's more of a testament to him and how he's been able to maintain such a high level of performance for that many years. Obviously coming from that part of the world, I can tell you it's the hardest probably trip you can do, coming from Asia back into Europe and on a consistent basis. I'd hate to know the kind of mileage he's put in his career, and yet he's maintained an unbelievable level of performance, which is a testament to him as a person as much as a footballer. And I think they're the things you kind of take into mind, because I think Sonny's found a way of, like I said, maintaining an unbelievable standard, but we're more concerned would be how many players haven't realised their potential because of similar circumstances. On him, on him, like I said, the opposite. I think it's been unbelievable how he's been able to maintain that level of consistent performance. I mean, I know everyone's kind of focusing on the now, but even last year, his season was incredible for us. Like I said, I think people just need to have a little bit of context that, again, Mo's a world-class player, but you put him in our team at the moment, I'm not sure he would have the same impact because of the situation we're in as a group. As an attacking player, what do you need? You need a team that's kind of in good form, creating opportunities, playing on the front foot, having a really solid sort of foundation of a defence that, is cohesive. Like, none of these things exist at the moment. So we're relying really on individual moments, and like I said, that you can say the same thing about Dom and Kulusevski and Brennan, because they're the ones that are kind of playing all the time. They're doing the best they can. Only if it's important to Sonny as well. I think with all these kind of things, I think it has to be when you've got a player like Sonny who has such a standing at a club, and I know how highly the club regards him, and I know how much he loves the club. I just think it'll all happen mutually. I don't think it's something that needs to be forced one way or another. Whatever. I don't think the club will be, sort of in a position of trying to force anything, or Sonny would try and force anything. I think there's enough sort of respect and sort of enough credit between both parties that those kind of discussions, I think, will happen naturally, and I think we'll come to a conclusion that everyone's happy with. Look, I don't want to speak on behalf of, I think what Sonny wants is for us to win tomorrow night. I think that's where his headspace is at the moment.